Heyo, and welcome to NinjaBill Reviews, and today we're going to be looking at the Transformers Legacy Deluxe Class, but that's not the Legacy Buzzsaw. This is the Legacy Buzzsaw, and that is the original 1997 Buzzsaw, and there you go. Let's get him out of the scene and get right on the way. And let me tell you, it's a pretty good figure. Okay, it's not great. I know a lot of people have hype about this and feel some kind of way about it, and I'm going to be bluntly honest about this review because I think, yes, it's a good figure, but it's not better than this one. That's all I'm saying. So let's go ahead and start the review. He does come with some instructions, and let me go ahead and raise my camera preemptively here so we can take a look at this stuff. This is the instructions. It says Buzzsaw there. Really like that font. Looks pretty good there. You open it up, of course, and there is some instructions on how to transform him into his Wasp mode. There you go. If you want to pause to look at this as you go, by all means, feel free to do so. There it is. That's the instructions. This is the box, and it's a pretty cool box. It really is. It's a pretty cool box. I like the fact that there's plastic here. Apparently, that's not going to be continued on, but still pretty cool. Nice image of there in his yellow jacket mode. That's what he is a yellow jacket. Pretty cool. There is the artwork on the side. Nice look at his helmeted face or head. Image of the box. Let's get that glare off there. I dig that art. Here it is on the other side. See some artwork going on there. Pretty cool stuff. On the reverse of the box, of course, you have where it says Buzzsaw, it says Transformers. Here is his robot mode. He takes 20 steps to go to his yellow jacket mode. Legal stuffs. More legal stuffs. Top of the box. That's it. Moving on. So, drop the camera back down, and we will take, again, a look at this figure. And I'm starting him out here in robot mode, because that's the way he arrives in the box. So, here he is, and he's pretty cool. He's pretty, oops, I closed that up, and I should not have done that. I wanted to close the jaws. There we go. And he does come with one accessory. We'll get that out of his hand. And it is this stinger. Pretty cool. Could have used another stripe right there, black stripe, but that's okay. Bit hollow. As compared to the original, let's take a look at the original. There we go. And yeah, let's compare the two. Look at this. So right away, I love the color. This is much brighter yellow than this. And it's a yellow, but not a bright yellow. I mean, look at that. You can see the difference right there. Plus, you know, this is a spring-fired weapon, so this one is not. Yeah. So, yeah. Smaller. And if you're wondering, yes, the original can hold this weapon as well if you want to. Boom. No, come on. Nope, nope, not quite. Oh, I thought it did. Guess I was wrong. Proven wrong, right on camera. Always love it when it happens. But anyway, there is the weapon. Here is his mug. We'll zoom right in there. Take a look at that mug. And of course, it has light piping, so you know you can see the light piping going on there. Although it isn't, you know, that great. But there it is. And I do not like his face sculpt. That's just me. It's entirely subjective. Like, I think that chin strap should be black. Or purple, I should say, rather. That chin strap right there. That should be a purple color. To match the rest of the helmet. So they got that wrong. But otherwise, you know, it's not bad. It's not terrible. I do like the eyes. You know, I do like that. I like how this looks. You know, with that clear plastic there, with the different colors, different shading. I like that. There's some green here, some yellow, purples. So they got most of this right. They got the purple there, the purple there, the purple there. Although it should run right up into there. Come on. This thing doesn't like to say split apart, and it does, in fact, do that. Now, one problem I have with mine is, yeah, look at that. There's nothing. It's not the feet moving. It's this. It doesn't tab in. It does not tab into place at all. So, you know, that's a problem. Because, you know, you pick up the figure and, oh, look at that. It just doesn't tab in. I guess it's supposed to tab in, but it doesn't. So, you know, don't much care for that. At least on my copy. You know, some black going on here for those antenna. Black inside those forearms. Blacks. Again, the colors aren't quite right here as you look on the original. See how that runs down the entirety of that leg. Almost the entirety. Here it does wrap around, but it doesn't go down the length of it, which is kind of a shame. The feet are different. So I actually like how they pulled this off on the Legacy better than the original, so I'll give that a bonus. So, yeah. I hate these wings. They look nice. They look nice. They're just, they're just not the right color. Look at that. This is the color of Buzzsaw, okay? These colors are Buzzsaw. This, look at that. There is no way they couldn't have made that color, okay? No way. I'll probably end up painting those. So, but otherwise they're black. They're on the ball joint, much like the original was on a ball joint as well. So, you know, that's there. So again, you know, it's not bad. It's just wrong. All right. And I do like the molded designs here, a little bit more crisper. Here is just, you know, pretty much straight lines. Here they've got some, you know, pattern to them, so that's okay. You know, doesn't go down the entirety of the thorax like I think it should, but that's okay. You see here it wraps all the way around the thorax. This one does not. You can see that does not. So, you know, that takes a little something away from it. So, you know, Buzzsaw is one of my favorite characters from the Beast Wars line. I can't find it. I have the Buzzsaw that looks like the Armada Helic from the Cyclonus mold, and I have the Beast Machines Buzzsaw as well. So he's one of my favorite characters. So I couldn't find them. I think they're in storage somewhere. Anyway, but I thought those would have been great for comparison, but I couldn't find them. But at any rate, here he is. And you know, overall, he's pretty good. And once again, we'll get him stood up here. And for comparison, whoa, get him, there we go. Get him stood up there. For comparison, we will bring in the original. And you can see those there. And man, they look pretty good. Drop this down a bit. They look pretty good next to each other. You know, I still like this better. I like how they did the eyes on this one a little bit better. I like the molded contours and shapes of this, you know, beast mode head better than this one. But this one just looks better, brighter colors. You know, it pops. Okay, this one doesn't pop as much. That's just me. I don't know. That's just me. I would have liked, you know, a better, you know, bigger weapon on this, but I understand he's almost the same scale, but as you can see, larger Deluxe and the older Deluxes than they are now. So they downsize. You pay more for less. All right, you do. You pay. I mean, look at this. This had a spring-fired missile system. Missiles were kept here in the wings. You tabbed into the wings. Come on out of there. Come on, come on, come out of there. You know. Still pretty cool. And of course, when you loaded them up, make sure I get that loaded up right. There we go. Boom, just like that. And of course, when you shot things with it, there we go. Die! Die. Oh shit, man, that thing really flew off. Boy, I'm gonna have to find that now, because that thing really pew, shot off over there. But yeah, and I'm gonna have to find that later. But you know, and I like that, and I wish they would have, you know, somehow incorporated that, you know, or some sort of toy safety laws or something I don't know about. But anyway, you know, there's that. I like the way that they copied it, where, you know, the weapon stores in the upper thorax. Man, I I keep knocking him down. Stay up. I keep knocking him down. There we go. Stay, sit, down, boy. Anyway, I like the fact that they did that. Boy, this video is not very professional. There you go. And I do like that. I do like that. And of course, you know, this is all molded to shape to fit the shape of, you know, the feet and everything when it's, you know, transformed. And we're going to be right back with that beast mode. Let's get him out of here. Let's get this out of there. And, yeah, so I'll be right back with that. Almost forgot to do articulation. So, head will move. On mine is pretty tight, but, you know, you get some good up. Not really any down, but you get the swivel, so you get that, some side to side. This will get the wings out of the way here, go all the way around, which is pretty nice. That'll go up that far. Pretty nice bicep swivel going on right there. You also do have 90-degree bend at the elbow. You do have a wrist rotation. On mine, it's pretty tight, but it is there, so you do get that. You do have a waist swivel, which is pretty nice. Let's get the arms up out of here. The wings up out of the way. There we go. And you can position those wings in a lot of different ways. So, and they are clear, made of clear plastic, and these are painted over. So, see, look at that. It just doesn't stay in. Anyway, on all my joints on this thing are super tight. So, you know, look at that. I moved this rather than the hip joint, which, you know, will kick out that far. Kick back that far. Much more. Boom, go out that far, which is pretty nice. Do have a knee joint that goes both ways, so weird but true. You can get it more if you. There you go. You can get a little more if you force, so you know, that plastic a little bit more. You get a toe tip down, no reel up. You got a heel down and a heel up if you want it, and you got a nice rocker. There we go. So yeah. Anyway, we'll be back with his beast mode. And here we are, and here he is in his beast mode, and you know, he looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. The feet don't like to stay tabbed in very well on my copy. So, there we go. You know, supposed to tab in up there, and it doesn't exactly like to do it. But that's him in his beast mode, and, you know, yellow jacket mode, and he looks pretty good. He does. He looks pretty good. Let's get those feet turned the right way. There we go. Things move around whenever you're moving him around. You got the wings going on here. So, yeah. I like him. I like him. He's a pretty good figure. Not great, but he's pretty good. It is, of course, based on the Waspinator mold. So, I like those eyes. I really do. I like how they did the eyes. Better than they did on the original. I will say that it's not quite the same color. These do move around. You got the wings to move around. Feet will move, you know, around. But again, everything just comes untabbed on it whenever you move anything. Look at that. I mean, so, you know, joints are nice and solid, you know, but everything moves around on you. Everything comes untabbed, unpegged, etc. So, quick comparison. We'll set him over here. We will bring in the original. Oops, that's not quite right. Here we go. And that is the original. So the original is a much larger figure. Still, I like it. I dig it. I dig it a lot. You know, Buzzsaw is one of my favorite characters, so I had to have this. Otherwise, I would not have picked this up because, you know, I love the look of this guy. I mean, look at that bright yellow. I mean, this just pops. Bright greens, bright yellows, the blacks, clear green wings. I mean, it just pops. This doesn't make sense to me. Why they made this black? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, this has been my look at Transformers Legacy Deluxe Class Buzzsaw, and you know, I think it's worth getting. If you think it belongs in your collection, or if you're just a completionist, you know, it's a pretty good figure. Mine has problems staying tabbed in down here, you know, because there's tabs that go in there. This doesn't like to stay tabbed in close together. It's supposed to be like that, but, you know, there's some tabbing problems. Again, I don't like the way that the head doesn't tab in the chest to make the chest into the body, so it just flops around. But overall, it's okay. If you can forgive those things, yeah, go ahead and pick this up. If you can't, don't bother. If you like Waspinator, you have Waspinator, this is not a must. But at any rate, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Make sure you check out my playlist. Please click the like button. Please hit the subscribe button if you've not already. Click the little bell icon to stay up to date in all my videos. If you feel like donating to the channel, please click the Patreon link in the description below and, you know, help my channel grow. And everything helps my channel grow. You know, you guys are the reason why I still do this. Otherwise, you know, I'd have given up long ago, because I've been doing this for quite a long time, and you know, you guys are literally the only reason I keep doing this. Because most of, you know, when I started this channel, I did it for my brother's kids, and they've all grown up and moved past these things. So, you know, I still do it for you guys watching this. So, once again, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Be good to each other.